Hello, we received several power box control returned to Luraco because they say that our dealers say that the power box control burn the magnajet motor very often, and they several few months they have to replace the motor again, several few months replace the motor again. So they say the power box of Luraco have a problem, and we request them to send back. And actually, this is not Luraco product. This is a copy or fake Luraco product. Luraco product has a Luraco serial number on here, and then have a Luraco information. The most important is the serial number. They can make fake label, and we saw that somebody make fake magnajet and they put Luraco label on the jet. They make fake. This is a fake, not copy. Okay, exactly the same Luraco magnajet. They have a Luraco information, website, and everything like that. But they have a wrong serial number. They can't have a right serial number. So when we receive that motor returned to Luraco, we scan the serial number, and that's not Luraco product. I'm talking about magnajet and master box and I-Field. Master box of I-Field, they also copy 100%, exactly the same. And now here is another example. They copy identical, color the same, everything the same. But for this particular, they don't put Luraco name on top of it. Okay, they don't have a Luraco on top. But our real product have this, and if you are the engineer or you are the people who have a detail oriented, you see this is much high quality than this one. Okay, all right. Now look. From outside, you can see the switch, Luraco switch we purchased from a company, very famous company in USA. Okay, this one very reliable. It's used in bathtub and jacuzzi industry for very long time, very reliable. And this guy, very long. I think they purchased from overseas vendor, or we don't know, but a different, totally different. Okay, the design, of course, they copies. They don't have an engineering that's the same. The location of the screw also the same. Inside we have the bore. They have a bore. Everything the same. Okay, but let me tell you. Okay, the problem is because they use cheap material and they don't have a good design. The routing in here problem. So that's why people out there, it burned. This one, it burned the motor very often. They plug the new motor in, filament burn, plug the motor in, filament burn. The frequency, the design, the noise, the interference in here kill the motor. Okay, kill the motor. Okay, but that's not only one thing. Second thing, very important, they combine the discharge pump. They combine the discharge pump into this switch also. Okay, one switch turn on, the jet turn on, color light turn on, also discharge pump turn on. But discharge pump is running dry underneath a pedicure spa. So as long as the service, the pedicure spa service is like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, the pump and the light turn on, discharge pump turn on also. It's running dry underneath of the pedicure spa. It burn the discharge pump, because the discharge pump, you know that it's running dry, it's not good. All the pump need to run with the water, with the fluid. Otherwise the seal and then other component will be burned out. But with the Luraco, we reserve this port for discharge pump. With the discharge pump, we add time delay in here, 2 minutes or 3 minutes time delay in the circuit. So we reserve this port for discharge pump. When people order the power box control with the discharge pump or time delay feature, we add this port and we label for discharge pump time delay here. And so we also insert the another switch for discharge pump. So people, whenever they need to turn on the discharge pump, they hit the button that indicate for that U for discharge pump, this pair. Okay, we can combine. This is another problem that we want to explain to you. Okay, after the service is done, okay, when they want to drain the water out, drain the water, the wastewater out, they turn on the switch, right? So the discharge pump running, right? But what happened? The magnetic jet also plug into the jet port, and this guy keep running. It keep running, and the discharge pump also running to drain the water out. Okay, and what happened? The nail technician, they don't stand there at the pedicure spa to turn off when the water drain out. They never stay there to turn off the everything. So it keep running, and this magna jet head burn out because it's running without the water. When the discharge pump keep running, drain the water out, okay, no timer at all. And this why keep running without water. So the bearing is burned out. We receive not many, not few, that bearing burn. Because why it burn? You know that with the magnetic coupling, two magnetic disks pull together, okay, is cause the high friction, okay, and then when it's running without the water, the heat generated from here and here, and burn the bearing and shaft. That we receive many cases. And now this one another situation explain why that happened. People say, I never run it dry. I never run it dry. Why I need to run it dry? But see, look, this is an example. Okay, because they don't have electronic in here. They don't have a time delay in here. All combined in one cheap product. One air switch for everything. No time delay. Turn on air switch, jet running, also discharge pump underneath of the pedicure spa also running. It's running dry, burn out, few months burn out, and replace the discharge pump. It costs a lot of money because it's related to plumbing also. Okay, now done. Okay, now when they need to turn on the discharge pump, the water jet, the pedicure spa pump also running, and it burn the head, burn the bearing. So you save few dollars for this, but it costs us a lot of trouble and money later. I hope this is explained well, and please buy the product. That is a real product from Luraco. Thank you.